Hey guys, Chris from the Ultimate Recycler. I'm in the shed this afternoon. I'm going to tackle one of my, well, some of my millions of projects around here. And this morning, Christine threw these earphones to me and says, here, Mr. Recycle Man, deal with these. So we've got a breakage. The easiest way probably would be to snip the ends off and throw it in the wire and sell it for scrap. But I'm always preaching that it's better to repair first and scrap as a last resort. It's not economical to fix it, but I want to see if I can fix it. They are my favourite ones that I loaned to Christine, so I guess I should try and fix them. Now, I do use Bluetooth ones some of the time, but I use these in the car because I find them really, really comfortable. Now, what's happened obviously is that one earpiece has come apart. We can see some wires there. We'll have a look under the magnifier in a minute. So I'd say the glue's just let go, and then once the plastic had parted company, those fine little wires were the only thing holding it together, and they've just broken off the little solder points. So it's going to be fairly fine work, dare I say it, microscopic work, but let's see if we can do it. Okay, I'm not sure if this will work. Let's have a look through the microscope here. And if we get a focus, I'm not sure if it's focused through the camera, but I can see it quite clearly from here. That's probably as good as we're going to get. So there's a solder point there, and there's a solder point on that side, and I can just see the remains of the original wires. So whilst it's going to be very fine work, it should be easy enough to do. Let's have a look at the wires, if I can bring them into the field of vision for you. We can see that there's one there, and there's the other one there. They appear to be copper. That's a bit blurred. Sorry, we're not in focus. So they appear to be copper braided wires. I'm going to tin the ends of the wires first, and then, whoops, we've just flicked the whole thing right out of the road. So I'll tin the end of the wires, and then we'll see if we can attach them back to the little earpiece. Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be like knitting with a crowbar, open heart surgery with an axe. Look at the size of the soldering iron tip. And even the solder is so much thicker than the actual braided wire. There we go, that's pretty good. Happy with that tin. Let's get the other side done. I'll show you my custom made clamp in a minute. I've got a good focus on that. And I'm a bit unsure whether to look at the screen like you guys are watching, or through my head magnifiers onto the actual item. I think looking at the screen's okay once I work out which way my hands go. There's good solder on the end of that. Alright, now we'll take that one out of the road. Let's clean the soldering tip first. That looks better. And now you can get a quick peek at my clamp. There's nothing like turning a standard pair of pliers into locking pliers with an elastic band over the handles. It's good because you can regulate how much pressure you put on it. I certainly don't want to crush the plastic. And it holds it steady. Alright, so we've prepared the wires. Let's now get this little earpiece ready. And if I can get that to stand up there, we'll apply the elastic band to that, and we'll see if we can attach the wires. Okay, now the real challenge is I've got the little wire in some tweezers. You can just see the point of the tweezers there. And I need my right hand to keep that very steady, but that means I have to solder with my left hand. And it may not look like I have steady hands, but every little wobble I do is magnified 100-fold. So there we go. That appears to be attached quite firmly. Yeah, very good. All right, let's get the other wire on. Let's relocate our pliers a little bit and stretch the other wire across here and see if we can get a connection going on there. There we go. I had to not only stop talking while I did that, I had to hold my breath. It was all a matter of as steady hands as possible. Now, before we glue it back together, let's see if it actually works. Okay guys, let's get some audio into these things. I figured what better than to hear my own voice. We'll turn that up a little bit. And we'll plug the microphone, the earphones in. Now, whoops, we've got to get rid of this, I think. I'm not sure if you can hear that through the microphone, but that's the good one, and I can hear it. So let's see if the repaired one works. How you going? Can you hear that? I can. Sounds good. Let's glue it back together. So I just put a bit of super glue around the outside, and it shouldn't fall apart again. And I'll be right to use them on my next trip to the farm in the van. Oh, hey guys, these work great. I was just watching one of my favourite YouTubers. Have you seen this guy? His channel's great. So there you go, quick fix. I can still hear him talking. Quick fix, successful fix. I can put him back in the van now for my next trip. It only took a couple of minutes. And you know what? As cheap as these things are, hang on, we'll turn this guy off. It's not tools. As cheap as these things are, it costs me, I value my time. If I've got to drive to the shop to buy some, or even if I'm in a shop that sells them, by the time I go and pick out a pair, they might not be as comfortable. I don't know, 5 minutes to fix my own, to save throwing them out, I think that's a win, and I haven't had to spend a cent. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Quick little fix. It's probably the same if you've got a plug that's broken. It's just a matter of identifying the wires, tinning them first, soldering them together. Admittedly, my digital microscope makes it a bit easy, but any of you with younger eyes might be able to do it. I've still got my glasses on. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that little fix. Just a short video this time. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.